Okay, so this is a quick random ass reading. Um, because I'm cooking and I gotta download. So let's get into it. Shout out to all my subscribers, my moderators, everybody tuning in. Okay. Okay, so like when a child is young or when you were young and you got this amazing toy, but you didn't want it because you didn't really see too much value in it. But then maybe your friend, your neighbor, your cousin, your sister, your brother, whatever, picked the toy up and started having a ball with it because they just saw how amazing this toy was. And then you get possessive over the toy, or someone gets possessive over the toy, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, no, now I want that toy. Okay, that's the download I was getting as I was cooking. So I feel like there could be someone who was very devalued at one point, whose worth was not seen or acknowledged by others, and they were great for so long, like for so long, and then finally one day someone else picked that person up or picked that toy up, and they started to have a ball with it. They started to adore it and like keep it clean and keep it put away so that it wouldn't break, and kept it from amongst the other toys so that it wouldn't get confused and its parts and pieces wouldn't get messed up or lost. That's the vision I got. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be in that situation. Either you are that toy, or you're the child or person who didn't value the toy initially. And so now this toy has become amazing to households worldwide or just people in general. You've just grown and you've become so amazing. Now someone wants to come back and pick up the devalued toy. They want to possess that toy. They feel like, oh, this toy belongs to me, right? Let's see what the cards say. Denise, I miss you, babe. You were supposed to hit me up for your reading, girl. I ain't talked to you in months. I have been so fucking worried about you. What is going on with you, girl? You know you can't just leave me hanging and not tell me you are. I don't. I don't know, y'all. Mercury retrograde, okay? Chalk it up to Mercury retrograde. We gonna keep it pushing. Yes, Denise, I have definitely been concerned about you. Okay. Wow. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. You've got the star card coming out in the upright position with the chariot in the upright position and the five of wands in reverse. I feel like you guys have been doing major work on yourselves, really bouncing back, healing, moving on. A lot of you guys have moved on from the chaos and the conflict and the competition and the I'm trying to grab the bag, you trying to grab, and all that bullshit. Like, a lot of you guys have just been making your own lane and staying in it. I feel like you just know there's no need to compete where others don't compare. Whoever didn't value you, like the toy, the proverbial toy we were speaking of, the hypothetical toy, you pulled yourself out of that competition. You pulled yourself out of feeling like you had to compete for somebody's love or just someone's attention in general. I feel like you just doing your own thing now and you feel so good about it. Like, don't get me wrong, there has been ups and downs, a little confusion around it, but for the most part you have really just been doing your own thing. I feel like even if you're in a competitive field, as far as work is concerned, you're not even worried about it. You are showing up as the star in the chariot. So you are shining. You're shining in your life, you're shining in your projects. There may be others who do the same thing that you do, but they don't do it like you, which puts you above the pick of the litter. Like, you are in your zone, okay? Yeah, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is allowing you to release any unnecessary guards you had up. Because in the past, you had guards up because someone was trying to triangulate you, pit you against others, and make you feel like you had to compete. But then with the star and the chariot, you just leveled up really quick on your healing journey and you realize, like, hold up, I am the prize. Why the fuck would I ever compete for anybody's attention, love, whatever? And you are shining like the true star that you are. And moving forward with the chariot positively, you're learning how to be vulnerable in certain spaces without feeling unprotected, unguarded, unnecessarily vulnerable. King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you could have been dealing with someone who was in a connection already but was very disloyal. They could have been hiding a whole marriage, a whole family from you. And maybe you peeped the game. Somehow intuitively you allowed yourself to realize the truth. You stop romanticizing the situation with someone. I'm also hearing friends as well. Nine of Cups in reverse, yeah. All the dissatisfaction. This King of Wands in reverse was very selfish and self-serving. But with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you really made an honest decision to let go. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. You made the conscious decision to let go of unnecessary shit. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. Fool in reverse, no longer being the fool, holding on to burdens. Somebody was a complete burden. Everything was a burden about this person. Two of Cups in reverse, definite separation here. But I feel like it was a much needed separation. This could have been from a person, a place, a social group, a mindset. with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. I love this for you guys. Oh my God, I love this. You're coming out of mental imprisonment, coming out of anxiety, anxious thoughts, an anxious way of being. You're no longer staying up at night worrying about why someone isn't communicating with you, why someone isn't coming in, why does it feel like you're chasing and running and blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. With the death card in the upright position, you have given in to this divine change. Queen of Wands here. You step back into your true identity, your true power. You know how to manifest things. You are no longer in this stuck mode. Nine of Wands as well. You live to fight another day. Actually walking away, clearing your mind, finding peace of mind has given you a chance to fight and live another day. Some of you guys have been through unimaginable things. Some of this shit ain't even about a relationship. It's just about life, trials and tribulations and shit that you have been carrying for so long, and you finally decided to let it go. Queen of Swords coming out. You're wiser now. You know that you've been hurt. You know that you've been wounded. You know that you've been through a lot, but you're not allowing it to make you bitter. There is a little bit emotional withdrawal though, because with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're more focused on your stability, your peace of mind, your security, your money. Some of you guys had to leave a marriage or a situation where finances were tied to it, and you thought that you couldn't make it on your own. But now you're seeing that you can, so you're pulling your emotions back. You're pulling your heart back. You're not wearing your heart on your sleeve anymore. And you're realizing like, hey, I can do this shit on my own. I can do this shit. I don't need nobody to come in and fucking complete me. I'm not half, I'm whole. The wait is over. And you're going to start to build and see return on investment is what I'm hearing. Return on investment. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, Ten of Swords, the end to a very harsh cycle. Some of you guys have been through so much fucking betrayal. And I'm hearing that the people that betrayed you minimized it. Because they felt like your back was strong. They felt like you valued them so much that any betrayal they dished out to you would roll off your back because you valued them more than you valued yourself. You know, the universe came in, spirit, your guides, however you resonate, came in and put a very swift ending to that. Shook up your mentality, your mental state. There was a time when you didn't have peace of mind, so now you are respecting your peace of mind. You're nurturing your peace of mind. Congratulations, man. Because that the worst battle you can fight is the battle itself. That's the most pivotal battle you'll ever have. Ask me, I love you. Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's an end to mental, emotional confusion behind this. Like, the slate is clean now, guys. I want y'all to know that now is the time to move forward with a clean heart, a clean mind, just a clean slate, man. Time is now. Yeah. Hangman in reverse. Perspective has totally changed. about this Knight of Wands who only brought you bullshit. This Knight of Wands and the Justice in reverse is somebody that only brought you ups and downs. They were consistently inconsistent. But when they were in your life, it was always a letdown. They always let you down. They always found some way to let you down. I'm also hearing that this person worked very hard at getting your guard down. Like this is what kept you stuck in this loop for so long. This person worked very adamantly about getting your guard down, and then once they got your guard down, they disappeared. Their words and their actions never met up. It was always some bullshit with this person. Always. And they were attracted to that bullshit. That's why they always brought it to you. They felt like you were the bullshit dumpster. Like you were the one designated to hold all of their shit. This person didn't play fair. Even when you bowed out gracefully, I feel like this person tried to bring disruption, disjustice to you. Like, oh, you gonna bow out gracefully from my bullshit, the games that I know I'm playing, but I'm gonna gaslight you and myself to make you think that I'm not. And then when you gracefully bowed out because of the hangman in reverse, your whole light came back. You was like, hold up. This ain't of me. I ain't cut from this cloth. I'm royalty. Hold on. Yeah. Because this person wanted to keep the fog on your mind. Keep you caught up. Yeah. Keep you caught up with the Tower and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. All they was doing was taking and destroying. Taking and destroying. Ace of Swords in reverse. Like I said, trying to cloud your judgment. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check my food in the oven. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, this person brought destruction all the time. They was a taker, taker, taker. They may have gave like the bare minimum, but even what they gave was dishonest. They gave it in order to receive and to shelter themselves from the storms that they had created. Wow. I know my HPs is in this bitch. You got the High Priestess in the upright position with the Judgment card, so you was right. You was right to cut this shit off. You was right to go on to a new journey. You was right to breathe life back in yourself, speak life into yourself. HPG in this motherfucker. This low-key a bonus till Friday. It's a bonus. But anyway, look here. You got a new lease on life, man. Your intuition is spot on, is brimming with potential and ideas and clairvoyance and oh my God. You are powered up, okay? I feel like as you have been sleeping, resting at night, the Most High, the guides, the angels have come in. They have breathed life into you, sustenance into you, hope into you, a new fucking beginning into you. And you couldn't deny it even if you wanted to. Because you know when you look in the mirror here, you see a different you. You feel different. It's a different swag about you, a different walk about you, a different talk about you. Some of you guys are revamping your wardrobe, the way you dress, the way you look, your home. Some of you guys are gonna dye your hair, cut your hair. Just a whole lot of different changes going on for you. The trumpet has been blown on you, honey. It's time. The time is now. It's time to love again. It's time to live again. Fuck all the shit you see online, man. All the trauma bonding you see online. Everybody masking their passive aggressive energy as knowledge. Fuck everybody judging your walk, judging the way you intuit, judging the way you divine, divinate, whatever. Fuck all that. It's your time to shine, baby. This is your new beginning. Are you going to take it? Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you are. You got the sun in the upright position. You damn right you're going to take this new beginning, this new life. Damn right you're going to take it. And look, this is not to negate the past pain, the revelations that come with the sun energy. This is just saying that after the storm, the sun shines again. The storm comes in to clean out the clouds and open up the sky to receive and bring down from the ethers those new beginnings, those things you silently manifested. So yeah, it's time. And I don't want you guys to get caught up on none of the shit that's being pushed out onto you that you think you gotta resonate with. You don't gotta resonate with shit that you don't want to resonate if it don't feel right to your spirit, your soul, your mind's eye. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's time to step out anew. That enthusiasm is coming back to you. Those ideas are refreshing in your mind. It's like you went through a reboot and now all the information has downloaded clearly. And now you are excited to get out here in the world. Now you are excited to get into your mind and get into your actions. Bringing everything that was in your mind into physicality. You know what I'm saying? Into this physical being, the wands, energy, power. With the sun, I want you to know you can't lose. You can only lose if you program your mind to think that. Emperor reverse. Release the need to control all the outcomes. Release the need to control the way things progress. You need to know that there are going to be many different paths to your desired destination, to your desired outcome. Watch The Walking Dead from season 1. And you're going to see symbology in the way life has been crafted lately. The outside world, the matrix has been crafted. And how you are going to be able to evolve beyond that and still progress and still get things done and still have enough time to prepare and be stable and be solid. Everybody got their own ideologies though right now. You got to understand right now we in a crazy ass time spiritually, and I've been telling y'all this shit for like 2 years, man. More than that. We're in a crazy time spiritually. Spiritual warfare is so real. You be a fool to think that it's not. With the temperance here in the upright at the bottom of the deck, but you're going to still be the alchemist in all this. You're going to get hit. You're going to receive hits, jabs from entities, from people who are harnessed by certain lower vibrational entities. But as the alchemist, as the temperance here, you're going to be able to balance all that shit out and see what's real, what really matters. We ain't got time to be fucking around right now. We damn sure ain't got time to be making no fucking assumptions. You better move on knowledge, or don't fucking move at all until you clear on some shit. But don't be out here moving on assumptions and shit. Stop being afraid to have the difficult, uncomfortable conversations. Because those uncomfortable conversations is going to be what brings the real clarity. Don't sit around observing and assuming. Observing and assuming combined leads to fucking chaos. Either in your mind or in someone else's mind. So you better move on knowledge. And if you're afraid to talk, and if you're afraid to ask questions, and if you're afraid to get answers that don't make your heart tingle and make your stomach butterfly, then you fucked up. And that's real. Because a lot of people out here right now is afraid to ask questions, afraid to speak, afraid to know, but they want to assume. And if you stuck in assumption mode, you're going to miss out on a lot of valuable opportunities and valuable information, valuable connections. You better have them difficult conversations, them heart-to-heart conversations, or all you can do is be mad at yourself. Can't be mad at nobody else. This ain't to say go digging in people's personal life and shit, but if you trying to fuck with somebody on some real shit, ask the questions. If not, 4 swords and a 10 of pentacles. You're going to miss valuable opportunities because you're going to be still fucking asleep. Devil here at the bottom of the deck, tied to the 3D realm. When Spirit trying to move you in here. Spirit trying to move you to the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Where you can clearly see what can be manifested. Where you can clearly see what is being given to you from the universe, the Most High, the shit you manifest. Because your reality is only a product of your imagination. Your manifestations, your mentality, your perception. So start seeing shit clearly. And come out of this fucking 5 of Swords and 3 of Cups in reverse energy. See, it's a lot of people in this 3 of Cups card in reverse with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords here that want to come in and cause conflict. I ain't even going to sit here and be fake about it. There's a lot of false prophets, a lot of false people moving around in the communities, so-called communities and shit. That's lying, trying to win at all costs, trying to be the top dog. But what they spitting here with the 3 of Swords and the upright is straight shit that's just, it's some bullshit. People out here want people to take losses. But see, what the 5 of Swords person don't even fucking know is that they're not gonna gain anything. This is a short-lived victory. And see, the swords is communication. The Three of Cups is community. People you want to kick it with, talk with, share with. But this is false community. This is false community. This is false people that want to sit up under other people and talk shit about people to create some bullshit. I want you to turn a blind eye to gossip and a blind eye to conflict and chaos at this time with the Four of Cups, because it has no place in your journey. It'll only hold you back. Then there are going to be people who try to play on your emotions. They're going to think they're smarter than you. Probably some people from your past. But you balancing shit out though, baby. Two of Wands and the Six of Wands in the upright position with the Ace of Wands coming out. You looking past them. Look at the Two of Wands. He looking past the world. He looking out into his own horizons. With the Six of Wands, it's time to get it. You're going to be well received by the people who are meant to be on your journey. And you got to know that when one person is removed from you, they will be replaced with someone else who may be more beneficial to you than the last. Yeah. Ace of Wands here, you need to put more passion into your projects and get it. It's only time to get it. There's no time to do anything else. No matter if you work a 9 to 5 or work for yourself or you going to school or you a hustler, it's time to just get it. If you a fucking artist with this Ace of Wands, it's time to get it. Gotta stop paying attention to bullshit, spending time on bullshit, wondering what's going on with shit that has been removed from us. See, that's people's problem. They can't move on past shit that has been removed from them, so they're in a constant loop of loss because they're holding on to the things that are gone. And you just can't be around it. You just cannot. You don't have time. You got other things to do. If you know you're around people that don't want to be happy, okay, oh well, go off into a corner and be fucking happy by yourself. I'm being told to move on. Okay, the first card out is Ace of Raphael. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. What I say, your intuition is on point right now. Six of Wands, you will be received by the right people. So don't sit around and be like, oh, so-and-so ain't really fucking with me like that. Why? Blah, blah, blah. It's being replaced. Fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insight. So you guys will be whatever. Somebody had been holding on to someone for years, months, okay? If you know in your heart that you have let go and you have healed because you had no choice to, because Spirit has set you to the side. You couldn't even contact this person. You couldn't even see this person. You couldn't even be with this person. So you had no choice but to heal. No choice. This is being replaced by a more meaningful and fulfilling romantic relationship. And you got to know it's okay to love. You could thug it out. You could thug it out like me. You can thug it out spiritually. But no, it's okay to love. At some point, you want to love again, man. I don't care what nobody say. At some point, you want to love again, man. You want to love again. You definitely do. Oh, Ashe, the bottom of the deck, 10 of Michael. I'm grateful for this energy. Y'all know how I feel about Archangel Michael. And this is the Archangel power deck, okay? This card says a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Ashe, put the past behind you. 10 of Michael. Michael is, man, come on, man. I don't have to go through this. You know. You know. It's time. The 10 represents the end, but also the beginning when you break it down to numerology. It's the 1, it's the beginning and the end. So some of you guys are seeing the beginning and the end at the same time. But it's like on some low-key like time travel shit, like, yo, that ended, but I'm already at the beginning of something else. Something didn't even really feel like it ended because you were so protected and your ass don't even know. Some of y'all know, but some of you are going to be having an epiphany about like, damn, that was the end and the beginning. Like me doing this, me finding out this, me changing this, me moving on this has been the end and the beginning of an important part of my journey. The past is behind you, man. Let it go. It's time for new opportunities for happiness. Wow, you got the King of Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Yeah. What did I say earlier? Time to have them damn heart-to-heart conversations, those tough conversations. But it's going to gain you. Stay on your square, though. Stay on your square. Don't ever let nobody knock you off. Don't let shit knock you off your square. Even if you got to fight, cry, be whatever, you fight. You stay on your fucking square, man. Don't let nothing ever come in and knock you off your square. Don't let no words, no body, no energy, none of that shit ever knock you off your square. Even if you feel weak during the battle, you don't ever back down. Ever. I don't give a fuck if you crying, bleeding, sweating, tears, whatever. You never give up. You never back down. Especially when it's for righteousness, man. The righteousness of you, your own integrity, your own morals, your own values. Even if you got to protect the people around you who can't protect themselves. I'm talking about the people that you love, the close ones, your immediate family. Even if they ain't strong enough to fight for themselves, you fight for them. You don't back down. Failure is never an option with me. And it's never an option for Archangel Michael. He don't even think about failure. It's not even a concept. And that's just what I feel. Ace of Michael, the last card from this deck. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Ashe, I cannot make this shit up, man. It's time to say the tough things. It's time to break those communication boundaries. Barriers, not boundaries, but barriers. Move on your ideas. Ace of Wands. Move on the things that you know. And Archangel Michael is an angel of fire. So the Ace of Michael is damn near like the Ace of Wands. It's fiery energy, a new beginning, breaking barriers, using your power. Step into that fiery energy. You're going to offend some people on the way. You're going to make some people uncomfortable on the way. But shit, without uncomfortability, we don't grow. Because when you wearing shoes as a child, when them motherfuckers become uncomfortable, that means you need a what? A new size. What happened? You've grown. Growth is inevitable. The only thing that we can really count on right now is change. Change is inevitable. Evolution, natural selection. So I don't give a fuck if you afraid of change and you stubborn and it's your way or the highway. You gonna learn. You gonna even have to buckle. Bottom of the deck. Page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Page of Wands, low key. It's time to get out there. It's time to make moves. It's time to change. Trajectory is what the word I'm hearing. However that resonates for you. Leap of faith. Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Yeah, that's it. And that takes bravery in a world where you full of fucking drones and zombies and sheep and everybody thinking you got to be in with the trend and everybody thinking you got to mirror them and you got to be like this and da-da-da-da-da. That's why I don't get with that. Don't tell me I'm mirroring no motherfucking body because I'm my own being. You're your own being. Some of you are literally earth fucking angels. Don't mirror nobody, man. Even if that shit sounds enthusiastic, empowering and shit, be you. Be true to your own energy signature. Don't be out here being a drone. And I want to let you know it ain't even just about worldly shit. You could be a drone, you could be a zombie or whatever in this spiritual walk. Because I told y'all years ago, spirituality was going to become a trend. And everybody was going to be on some pseudo shit or some I'm more smarter than you shit. Or some how you spiritual if you ain't this and you ain't doing that and you da-da-da-da-da. We ain't got time for that. That's what we don't got time for. All right, I'm supposed to move on. I just want to let y'all know I fucking love y'all. Shit. And thank you for everything. Thank you for all your support and everything. Your positive manifestations you send towards me. I appreciate it all. First card you guys got out was from Archangel Michael. Wow, I love this. Your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Yeah. Y'all just want the best for your family, man. Y'all just seen a lot. And you don't want your seeds to see the same shit you've been through. And your seeds probably done been through some fucking heartbreaking ass shit, man. I feel it in my soul, my heart chakra, some heartbreaking shit they done been through. And now you are just sealing it. You're sealing in their happiness, their protection, their safety. It don't matter if you got grown children or not. They still your seeds. They came from you. And you just want them to be well off. You just want them to do well. You just want them to live a full life. And you are committed to making sure that happens by any means necessary. And I feel like you're going to be protected on that strength alone. Ashe. The next card you guys got out was from Archangel Michael. Decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. Yeah. You're going to really start looking around like, yo, shit could be way worse. And you remember when times was way worse. Thank you to everybody who liked the video. I love you guys. But yeah, man. You are realizing that shit could be way worse. And you just leaning on your higher self right now for support. Yay or gods, man. So don't ever think you gotta go through somebody else to tap into the God body frequency. That's you. That's you. Yay or gods, man. So don't be sitting around waiting on somebody to come in and save you. Program your seeds to know they are gods too. And give them the tools to manifest God-like shit in their lives. And you doing it in yours. And they gonna learn by example. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. You got the first card you guys got was Birds of a Feather. And I still don't know who sent me this beautiful deck, but I am so appreciative of it. Okay, let's see. This card says, sharing community, a sense of belonging, fellowship with like-hearted people, understanding the concept of we before me. Wow. Yeah. That's like that Six of Wands, like being received by the right people, man. And then your interpersonal relationships, the ones that are solid, your immediate family, it's like a we thing. You ever live with some fucking family members and everything had to be separate? You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept shit in their room with their name on it. They wrote their name on shit in the refrigerator. They hid toilet tissue under the bed and shit. Like, but you just felt like if y'all put all y'all money together, or not all y'all money together, but a reasonable amount of money together, that y'all could have more. This is the type of vibe you going for now. And you're not gonna fuck with people who not on that vibe, because I feel like it's just exhausting, it's disgusting, and it depletes you. You know, it's like a motherfucker that live with you rent free, but don't want to go in on food or utilities or shit that everybody gotta fucking use. You know what I mean? Like, you not doing that no more. You're looking at the community and how the community that you, the so-called community that you are a part of, resonates with you. If you want to be even, what's the word? Damn, I can't think of the word. Associated with that type of shit. The next card you guys got coming out was the Rose's Kiss. This card says, joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction, and enjoyment, desires, acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. And you know how delicate a rose is? That's how delicate your sensories are right now. Your 6th sense is like here. You probably got 7 senses. You got a 7th sense that nobody don't even fucking know about. You are so tapped into everything. Nature, the atmosphere, the weather, people's energy that they think they're masking and they're not. I feel like some of you guys can read energy through text. So someone may text you something thinking that it feels and sounds a certain way to them, but you pick up on all the hidden energies and emotions and thought processes behind it. So even when people think they're masking something from you, you're as delicate as a rose. So you feel everything that comes towards you that gets too close to your environment, your sensors. The next card you guys got that came out was Beyond the Ordinary. This is a beautiful card, man. I love how this card looks. This is the first time I pulled this card, but I think it's beautiful. I'm picking up so much esoteric knowledge from the images of this card alone before I even read it. This card says the mystical, ineffable part of life, trusting in the invisible world without understanding it, recognizing that the same things can be known. Recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are not meant to be grasped intellectually. The awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yo, esoteric shit don't make sense in the beginning. and you got a low key, you got a high key, be open-minded and ready for change to even accept an alternative way of thinking and living your life and accepting societal rules and constructions and expectations and shit like that. Like, it's just like you're going to be awakening to a whole another level. I don't even want to say awakening. You're going to be experiencing your existence in a whole new way. And I'm telling you right now, it's not going to make sense to other people. It's not supposed to. That's the maturity about growth, is knowing that your growth is not going to look like someone else's. That's why there's so many different size shoes. I may wear a 7. You may wear an 8, a 6, a 5. Like, that's why. And each set of those shoes will walk a different path. We'll see a different journey. Think about how childish and foolish we will look for running around making judgment on people for the size shoe they wore. Just think about it. So you think everybody supposed to wear a size 8 because you wear a size 8, huh? Everybody supposed to wear a fucking size 8. No, they not. All right, I'm being told to move on. And that's people's problem. They always think, oh, well, I wear a 7. But they wear a 7.5 wide. So they can't really be on the right path. Because if they was on the right path like me, they wear a size 7 even. No, motherfucker, they don't. But they could still be on their right path. You got message in reverse with mature woman. Some of you guys need to be tapping in. Some of you guys have maybe an older family member that knows something that they're concealing. I'm here. I feel like you want to probe them for this information. But I feel like they're being real reserved or tight-lipped about it when you come to them about it in the past. So you really don't know how to ask them about it now. Like you wanna reopen the conversation, but it's like you like, damn, but last time I did, they was real tight-lipped about it. They didn't want to like give me information. So you might just kind of be like standoffish. Some of you guys don't want to receive a message from someone that may be wiser than you. But I feel like you need to. There needs to be some type of message that is passed through right now. From someone seasoned. Here we got the courtship in reverse, like the lovers in reverse and the 2 of cups in reverse earlier. So definitely, maybe somebody has grown and they don't want to tell somebody they're ready to move on too. But you have to, or you're going to delay something that's meant for you. Somebody is, okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody is in a relationship that is stunting their growth. This could be a relationship, a marriage, whatever the fuck, friendship, whatever, business, job, whatever. Somebody is involved and tied to something that is stunning their growth. Somebody is tied to something that is like, oh, you can only grow a certain amount if I'm comfortable with it. So somebody is uncomfortable with your growth. They only want you to grow if they have some type of stock in it. And the stock is not even in your growth per se. The stock is in like, yo, if you grow, how can you help me grow or make me grow too? Because someone wants you to make them grow. They want you to do the work. Yeah, they're real childish with the main male in reverse and the community. They real childish and they worried about how everybody see everything. I don't know why I heard Leo. That's just what I heard. They're real childish and they worried about how the community sees them. They're worried about not being the star. So they revert to childlike energy here to gain support. That's what I heard. You got the thief in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody you are very close to is like gonna be revealed as someone dishonest. Distant horizons coming out. What's the distance horizon spirit? The main female in reverse. Somebody feel like their time to shine is too far away. But you got the sudden wealth here in the upright number 11 at the bottom of the deck, so you're misleading yourself. It's actually closer than you think it is. So you're going to come in to a great amount of abundance. Somebody just going to like suddenly make it, like against all odds. Like somebody going to be like unsuspectedly wealthy. Like, oh my God, how did this even happen to me? That's how somebody going to be thinking. Yep, I believe it. Yep, message of concern. Damn. You might get a message. Bittersweet though. Because Spirit is telling me there might be a loss that gives you this sudden wealth. My condolences. But there might be some type of loss that comes in and brings you this sudden wealth. Like, oh my gosh. I'm also hearing that somebody gonna get a message from Spirit like something is done that you have sent out to the ethers a request for. It's gonna come back as positive. Somebody who's gonna watch this reading or who is watching this reading has asked for clarity on something, has asked for help on something, has sent out a message. And it's going to come back positive. If you apply for a loan, if you apply for a grant, or you just ask the universe for something in regards to material wealth, I feel like you're going to get it. And it's going to surprise you because you thought it was like far-fetched. You was like, I'm going to just put this out there. Who knows? All right, being told to move on. Yes, yes, beloveds. All right, let's see. Ooh, let's get my babies. We're going to pull from 7. My baby. Esme don't even text back, y'all. Just saying. Okay. The first card you guys got out from 7 was we had to disrupt this union. Our bloodlines did not permit it. So yeah, guys, like we know we had the courtship in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. You knew something had to come to an end. I'm just telling you something you already know. I'm just confirming something you already knew. Even if it wasn't even romantic, it was like a contract or some shit. It had to be cut because it wasn't gonna turn out good for you, and that's not what your guides wanted. The next card you guys got out from 7 was your misplaced anger makes you unbearable. Nobody wants to suffer for things they did not cause. Woo! Bitterness, bitch. Like, don't be a bitter bitch or a bitter bum. Like, don't walk around, not even with your heart on your sleeve no more, with your shitty attitude on your sleeve. Making everybody pay for some shit everybody else done did. Making everybody pay for the times you did not listen to your intuition is what I'm really hearing. Some of y'all didn't listen to your intuition about some shit. And now every time you go into a situation with someone new, you want to make them pay for the times you didn't listen to your intuition. So you ultra hard on people who don't even deserve it. You projecting on people who don't even deserve it. Shit. The next card you got out from 7 was if it was meant to be, it would be. Already. Okay? So don't be walking around mad about some shit that didn't happen. Because if it was meant to be, it would be happening in your life already. The last card you got from 7 was you have cosmic ancestors. They are different from your earthly family. This is why you feel a disconnect. Yeah. Some of you guys have felt a disconnect from your birth family all your life. You've always felt like the oddball out or the black sheep, just like you didn't fit. It was just always like you just wanted to be away. You just wanted to do your own thing. You didn't want to follow in the unhealthy footsteps of everyone else, so you just kind of distance yourself. But now at this time, you're coming into contact with the ancestry that does matter. The ones that did get out the matrix. The ones that did shit different. Those are the ones you're coming into contact with now. And I feel like it could be it is. I don't feel like it could be. I feel like it's in the 5D. Sometimes it's not something that's physical. Okay. Let's get the OGs. And then we are done, guys. You've always you've always had an otherworldliness about you. And now you are just like comfortable with it. You like, okay, I'm different. I accept it now. Took me a while to accept it, but I'm okay with it now. Okay. Okay, I see, Spirit. All right, guys, let's talk about it. The first card you guys got out was all tied up in reverse, just like that 10 of Wands in reverse. You break it free. Look, the roads are open. Are you going to see it, or are you going to keep experiencing and manifesting the times when you were stuck? Are you going to only stay in the stuck times because it was so traumatic for you that you can only keep reliving that? You have a choice. The tarot cards are only a prediction or a clarification. What are you going to do? Because it's showing that you have been freed. Okay? This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Affirmation. I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. Boom. Roasted. You are free. The only ties that bind you right now are the ones you sow in your mind. No matter how hard it is to break through that, you have to work hard at it, consciously at it, whatever at it. Just work at it every day. Work at it. It's not going to be easy. The next card you guys got was adjacent possibilities in reverse. Many unconsidered options. When reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunities because you are too married to your own agenda. It is also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. What I tell you, it's going to be, at this point, there's going to be many different paths to your desired destination. But you cannot be so stuck and married to one way of shit manifesting, one way of it going. It has to be this way. I can't be happy unless No, man. You know what pisses me off? Conditional happiness. That shit pisses me off more than anything. You could have 10 things on your list. 7 of them motherfuckers would be going great. And somebody who is stuck and married to control and blah, blah, blah will sit there and say, oh, yeah, 7 of the things on my list are going grand, but the other 3 aren't, so I can't technically be happy. And that's how you miss moments. That's how you miss out on opportunity. That's how you miss out on joy. Peace of fucking mind, man. Okay? That's how you miss out on it. Being told to move on. Recovery wanted to jump out before I could even shuffle. Excuse me. And you don't want to spend your life in a state of recovery, always trying to make up for the shit you fell off with when you didn't listen to your intuition. Always trying to recover your losses. You don't want to spend your existence like that. So just be in the now. Consider all options. Consider all possibilities. Use critical thinking. Motherfuckers who don't use critical thinking are always upset. People who don't use critical thinking always feel like they know everything. There's no other way that shit could play out. And they always make assumptions. When you don't use critical thinking, you're always in a state of worry, lack, frustration, know-it-allism, and I know you in your life better than you, even if I don't know mine. And this black and white ass version of the law of attraction got a lot of people not utilizing critical thinking. That's why everybody always on one side or the other. And when you see a motherfucker who fuck with the gray area or the little colorful area, you think they crazy. You think they this or they that. You make assumptions. That's where that non-critical thinking comes in. Like, no. It only had to be one way that some shit happened when you don't use critical thinking. Can't be no other outcome. Can't be no other reasons. No other circumstances. You got passion and complacency coming out. Step out of your comfort zone. That's the only thing right now that's gonna revive your passion for life, your passion for your ideas, your passion for yourself, your relationships, the things around you, is when you reignite that passion and come out of complacency, being comfortable. Sometimes comfortability just really slows us down. But acceptance at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you don't want to accept complacency. You're not going to get nowhere doing that. Thank you for the super chat, baby. You got mysticism coming out with bittersweet in reverse. Oh, yeah, I love this. Because now, see, some of you guys have family members and friends and blah, 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 or old outdated beliefs about spirituality. And now you seeing like, yo, that ain't even true. So as you move more into your spiritual journey, it's no longer like a saddening thing that you have left behind. Some of you guys are actually finding God after you left religion. After you have left a structured way of how you're supposed to communicate with the Most High, your higher self. Some of y'all been this way for years, is what Spirit has said to me. And you love it. You accept it. Yeah, with discovery and growth, like I said, you leaving behind a structured way of doing things has actually allowed you to discover your own growth, see where you have grown, see your true life's journey away from people who told you that your instincts, here in reverse, that your instincts, your intuition was evil, or that you're not supposed to consort with the Most High or whatever you call it on your own. You're supposed to go through somebody else. A lot of you guys have been enlightened to the trickery around you. You stepping into your spiritual energy And look, like I always tell you, spirituality is your default, man. That's just who you come out of the. That's factory. That's factory settings. Okay, when you get trapped into the 3D, that's when you have to relearn your spirituality, and you feel like it's some new shit. It was already there. You're seeing beyond the trickery of the matrix, the people around you, the fake friends, the fake family members, the liars, the people who are using you, trying to set traps for you. It's 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 done. You're literally sitting here seeing the end to the fucking foolery, the foolishness, the trickery, the lies, the deception that have been cast on you. And then some of you guys were dealing with this shit for so long that it became second nature. And then the newness is you stepping out of it. That's what's new. The newness is you being like, hold up, this was never right. Why was I dealing with this shit for so long? The trickery is over, man. Even if it was your own self tricking yourself just to be able to deal with certain situations and certain people and to be in certain environments, that trickery is over too. Because, sometimes we could trick ourselves, man. It ain't always external. Sometimes we trick ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. You got creation coming out in the upright position. Yeah, get back to your creativity. Let go. Some of you guys are stifling your own creativity because you think it's not going to be done in enough time. You don't have enough time to be creative, or your creativity going to seem weird to other people, and people ain't going to... Look, there's a genre for everything, man. And not that I watch porn, but there's a genre on porn for balloons. Who would have thought balloons could get someone sexually aroused? But hey, there's a genre for everything. So release doubt around why your creativity won't spark minds, won't inspire, won't attract. With the impatience card here, with the creativity, you worried about time too much. Like I told you, you can manipulate time to work for you. So just do you. Just do you right now. Okay? Expansion and reverse with balance and reverse. See, like I said, there's an imbalance around how you feel like you can expand on your gifts, your talent, your skills. You gotta erase that. Why are you so impatient with yourself? Tell me. Why are you so impatient with yourself? Why you feel like you won't have enough time to be amazing, to be beautiful, to be talented, to be gifted? Why? But you already have it. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't even want to talk about. Is because you already have it. So why you feel like you don't have time to be it? But it's already you. That's the thing that make me mad. It's the fuck already you. So how you feel like I don't have time to just be me. I don't have time to expand when I'm already expanding. How you don't make time to do something you're already doing or something that you already embody? How you don't have time for it? Sitting around on good ideas, great creativity, great beauty within self, great growth within self, and you acting like you don't have time for it. Acting like you don't have time for it when you do, because it's already you. That's where my attitude start to pop. Because I don't want to sit around motherfuckers that's not motivated for what they already embody, that they already are. Like, I see the gifts in everybody. Granted, sometimes people need that push. Sometimes people need to know that other people believe in them, and I respect that. But you got to believe in you. And you got to get grounded in your expansion and how you move forward on your talents and your gifts, regardless of the obstacles, the hurdles that are set up against you, around you, the naysayers, the negative energy, the evil eye, all that bullshit. You got to push through that. You have to push through that. There's no other way. There will never be no other way. Can't lay down. That's never that's never an option. So you better expand through the challenges. You better balance yourself so you can expand. But expansion is here. So it has to be. You have to expand on your ideas. You have to expand on your gifts, your talents, your intuition, your power, your love, your energy, whatever it is that you embody. The world needs it. You need it. The people around you need it. Okay? Yeah. Perfection with grief in reverse. I like this. I like this for you. See, some of you guys feel like everything has to be perfect before I can da 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 da. It don't gotta be perfect. It does have to be decent, but it don't gotta be perfect. Nobody's perfect, and you are releasing grief around being perfect. You're like, hold up, I'm an imperfect being in an imperfect world, and I'm gonna show up the best that I can. I'm going to perfect my imperfections and show up and not feel fucking bad about it. Finally, I'm not going to feel bad about the way the world expects me to be. I'm going to show up authentically me. And that's how you're going to release the guilt for stepping into your power, because a lot of you guys struggle with guilt for stepping into your power, because stepping into your power means setting boundaries. And in certain relationships and situations, you didn't start off with boundaries. And so now you feel guilty about going back and setting boundaries because you're afraid of looking petty or mean or spiteful. But you're releasing that, because to perfect your life, see, there's a difference between perfecting your life and being perfect. Perfecting your life, in my opinion, means accepting your imperfections and making them work, and beautifully embodying those things and balancing them out, finding the healthy aspects of it and capitalizing on those things. And that's what you need to be doing at this time. Not sitting around like, dang, I didn't do this right. Oh, it's supposed to be perfect. And then, no. Don't do that to yourself anymore, gang. Don't. Release. Release, release, release. Let old things die. Let old, outdated beliefs, let old, outdated self beliefs, most importantly, die, so that you can go on to your destiny. It's never too late to set a boundary. The only people who are going to hate your boundaries, look, facade, are the fake ones. The ones that don't value you are going to be like, oh, well, they used to let me show up at their house at 3 a.m. on a work night, a school night, or when they were exhausted, and dump on them. And now they set the boundary. The people that just want to cross Simple boundaries, the fake ones, are the only people you are going to offend as you set up healthy boundaries, as you step into your true identity. Those will be the only ones that will be offended by you growing and changing. Those will be the only ones who will not support your growth and your change because they have married themselves to an image and an expectation of you and not allowed you to be a growing being. The facade is from the people who have dehumanized you and made you think that you are not allowed to grow and change your perspective and think and feel and grow differently. Those will be the only ones you offend, and you want to offend them. Trust me, you want to offend them with your growth, not with your words, not being fucked up, but your growth will naturally separate you from the people who are wearing a facade. And they will be left out in the code as the image on the card. Okay? They will be still holding hands to the old version of you. If you look at this card, there's an old man with a young child, and it's in the dead of winter. The trees are barren, everything around them is barren. Okay? So people are still holding on to old ideologies of you, old versions of you. Some people in your life are still holding on to you as a child, and they don't. These are people in your family who don't even see that you're in a whole ass adult, and they still want to keep you in the dead of childhood, where you don't have time to make decisions for yourself, where you don't pay your own bills and pay your own rent. Y'all gotta stop living in your own homes like you living under somebody's super fucking vision. Because when you grow, the people who think they know you will still be holding on to this old idea of you. Oh, how dare you? You're supposed to be. What the fuck you not? If you 70, still thinking the way you thought at 10, then you have a problem. Thank you, Spirit. You got wisdom in reverse with workaholic. Don't be so hard at working towards some shit with completion in reverse that has already died that you don't gain wisdom from the situation. That's a huge problem for a lot of people right now. They so stuck on the past, something that has like I said earlier, been removed from them, and they're still sitting on it. They still watching readings on it. They're still talking about it. They still reliving that shit with other people. They still in isolation because of it. Like, yo, it's time to move on. Okay? It is time to move on. Stop, like, I don't even feel, I don't know. But this is the message I'm getting. Somebody needs to stop sitting around thinking that somebody's the same person they was 3 to 4 or 5 years ago, that they haven't even talked to, haven't even been physically around, but they still got them encapsulated in this weird ass cage or mindset. Somebody needs to expand their vision on people and stop thinking they fucking know everything and know everybody without even actually getting to know everybody. When you assume, you make an ass of yourself and others. So when you in your mind don't allow people to grow and evolve, you become an asshole and you make an ass of them because you start thinking that they doing this and this and this and this to spite you and out of this and this and that. Whole time this motherfucker done grew. They have come across a whole new lifestyle, a whole new mindset, whole new perception. And by assuming, you are not allowing this person in your mind. Because regardless if you feel like it or not, the person is still growing. They're still grown. They still have grown. But in the non-critical thinking person's mind, this person is still stuck in the time capsule that they have kept this person in. So they're never going to see this person's evolution. They're never going to see how this person has grown, their thought process has changed, their life experiences have changed them. And then they're going to always be combative because they're like, yo, you're not adhering to my thought process of you, my expectation of you, my vision of you, my the way I see you in my mind, the way I paint you to be, the way you were in the past. And that's where it gets muddy. And that's where it ain't cool at no more. So, all right, guys, this was your random reading. I know I was long-winded, but y'all know me already. I ain't even gonna attempt to apologize. Thank you for everybody who liked the video. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who have purchased from my website, my online shops. Everything is in a link below. My Deck 7, my Teespring merchandise, my website is in the link below where you can book readings and purchase other things. All that shit. Like, I love you guys so much. Thanks for putting up with my random ass. And man, I just love you guys, man. I do. Thank you to my moderators who showed up in their spare time. I love you guys too. All right, guys. That was your random reading. I will see you Friday. Inshallah. Mashallah. We'll see you on Friday. And thank you again. Thank you. Sending you love, peace, and balance.